Improve your English. A long time ago, when the stand of the desert was still lake, there was a spice merchant and his wife. Their names were Hassan and Aisha. Hassan and Aisha sold the best spice in the whole of Al-Bakra. On their stall in the market, there were bowls full of the most wonderful spices. But though he was a good merchant, Hassan was a stubborn man. I don't want to listen to other people, said Hassan to his wife. I always know best. One morning, Hassan said to Aisha, "You look after the stall. I need to go to the camel market." "Which is the cheapest camel?" Hassan asked the camel merchant. The merchant pointed to the most grumpy look camel in the market. "That one," he said. "The one with the big hump." Hassan looked at the camel. The camel looked back at Hassan. "It looked like a strong and tough animal," said Hassan. "Maybe you should choose a different camel," said the camel merchant. "That one is very stubborn." "No, I want that one," said Hassan. The next day, Hassan and Aisha carefully put their spices and their water bag onto their new camel. Then they began the journey across the desert. The sun was strong and hot. The heat from the sun. Dunes was like fire, and Hassan and Aisha did not know that. Their water bag leaked. The camel did not want to go. The camel grunted. The camel grumped. "Maybe the camel is right," said Aisha. "Maybe there is no oasis. Maybe just a mirage." But Hassan would not listen, and when they got there was nothing, only sand dunes. The sun got hotter and hotter. Aisha and Hassan were very thirsty. Their mouths were dry, even the snakes were in the shade. Again, Hassan shouted, "Look after the oasis." He pulled the camel off the path. The camel did not want to go. The camel groaned. The camel grumped. Aisha shook her head. "Husband, you should listen to the camel. It knows how to survive in the desert." Aisha and Hassan were very hot. They were very thirsty. Their mouths were very dry. Then Hassan saw a pond far away. "The oasis. This time I am sure," he shouted. The camel did not want to go. The camel groaned. The camel grumped. "When you are going to listen to the camel and stop being so stubborn," said Aisha. "It's only a mirage." Now, Aisha and Hassan were very weak and tired. Their heads hurt. Hassan saw some trees far away. "An oasis," he said. "We are saved. Come, camel." He tried to pull the camel off the path. The camel groaned. The camel grumped. But this time, the camel would not move. The camel stayed on the path. "Stubborn animal," said Hassan. But Hassan was too weak to do anything. He and Aisha closed their eyes and fell asleep. The temperature was hotter than ever. If they did not find water soon, it would be too late. But the stubborn camel carried on walking, rocking from side to side, just like a ship in the sea. The camel is thick-coated, protested from the sun. Soon there were some palm trees on the path head. There was a small pond and herd of goats. There was sun, was the home of the nomadic, bearded people, but this was not mirage. This was an oasis, a real oasis. The camel groaned and walked faster. Aisha woke up. She saw the trees. "Husband," she shouted, "we are safe." Hassan could not believe his eyes. "Is this real?" Soon they were at the oasis. The people in the tents ran out to help them. They gave them water. The camel drank from the pond. "That stubborn camel saved us," said Aisha. "He stayed on the path." "That is true," said Hassan.